Hello. How are we? How was April? I hope everybody had a good month. I hope it was a productive month. Mine kind of started off not so productive and then started really picking up, has been picking up towards the tail end of April. And I think that is setting the tone and the energy for May. I just also feel like I want to apologize because where my screen is set up, it feels like I'm looking down on you. Maybe this is all part and parcel of what the energy is for May, having to overcome those feelings of people disagreeing with you or looking to, do you see the orb fly by then? Yeah, I'm along the right lines. People disagreeing with you, people looking down on you. We are not above anybody else, and we're certainly not below anybody else either. Actually, as I'm talking, I'm getting a slight pain in my word that comes to mind is womb. I don't know if you saw that it was spark then as well. Ooh. It's funny, I've left this reading really until the final minutes. I didn't even realize it was the 29th of April today until about an hour ago. So it's funny how I've just started kind of talking and then these things are coming up. So yeah, I've got a bit of a pain and it feels like it's in my womb. So it feels like this is like birthing pains. May's possibly going to be the time where you actually birth something new. But if we're looking at that in conjunction with what I was saying, with that kind of feeling like somebody's looking down on you, feeling like you're beneath somebody, don't play into that energy. When you're creating something new, you are the expert. Nobody is you, and that is your superpower. It's such a great quote, but also understand that a million people could have the same mission as you. No one is going to do it the way that you're going to do it. So anyway, I picked these two cards, which they're both blue. The packs are both blue. I've got the Energy Oracle cards, and then also this pack of cards I got bought for my birthday. Actually, they're called Whispers of the Soul. So yeah, let's see what comes up. As you can tell, this very much is a on the spot reading. So give these a bit of a shuffle. I was going to do this video as well, like out in my outhouse. I've given myself a space straight away. There we go. Cornucopia. Look at that. Abundance. The harvest. It's ready for you if it's not already there to be harvested at the moment. That abundance of gifts that you have to bring to the world. I'm really drawn to this. What is that? Is that a fairy? It's a butterfly. Creation, transformation. Transformation is what that butterfly stands for. But all of that fruit, all of these, all of the light, you've got the light coming down. It's time. It's time to start harvesting that. Okay, so let's put another card. 11 as well. 11's the number that's on that, and my ears have just both gone as I've said that. Whew. It's quite powerful today. Yeah, a lot of us look out for 11. It's kind of like the signs have been there all along now. Like it's time now. It's time to go forward and create. And there's a lot of anxiety around it as well. I don't know if you can see all of these orbs that are going a bit crazy today. You've got a lot of anxiety around it because of that feeling of, what are people going to say? What are people going to say if I actually start stepping into my power? And that can be really overwhelming. So something that I spoke about recently on my Instagram was about how when we set affirmations, we need to be prepared for contrast. And what I mean by that is that if you are struggling for money, and using myself as a very real example of this, Did you see that orb fly past again? Using myself as a very real example of this. If you are struggling financially, if you have debts, for example, and you are saying, I am abundant, and you're affirming I am abundant, what you're actually affirming is a completely new frequency, and that is not in alignment with your current frequency. So what you're going to do is get met with contrast, and contrast is basically how to get from where you are to where you're going. So you're probably going to find that things are going to get highlighted so much more. It's going to be really confronting. You know, you're going to be even more thrown into, well, this, you know, you're abundant. Well, here's all of your debt. Like, here's all the things that you need to sort out. So there is going to be a lot of anxiety about stepping into something, you know, your gifts. But the trick with this is to embrace that and always remember that everything is always happening for your highest good. Everything is always happening as it's supposed to. You are exactly where you are supposed to be. And it's just time to take action now. It is time to take action. So let's see what Whispers of the Soul comes up with as well, just to kind of finish off this reading for the month of May. There we go. I was just falling out. So let's see what that is. Release control, release expectation, release what does it say here? It's time to cleanse your soul. Emotions have been pushed down. Speak up. A weight lifted. Emotional healing and break bad habits. I mean, come on. You know, both the packs of cards that I bought were blue, throat chakra. Release what you're, you know, speak up about what it is that you're passionate about. It doesn't matter whether or not somebody is going to make you feel insignificant. It doesn't matter. They're not you. They don't hold your vibration. They don't hold your frequency. Okay. When you start aligning yourself to the frequency that you wish to be on, that is when everything else starts falling into place. Okay. Know that. Absolutely know that. Emotional healing and breaking bad habits. I mean, the anxiety, that's emotional healing. That's something that you need to look at in you. If you are feeling stuck, if you are feeling anxious, if you're really struggling with the contrast, you have some healing to do. You know, anything that we are concerned about, anything that we are you know, nervous about, anything that rattles us, anything that triggers us, has absolutely nothing to do with the outside world. It has everything to do with how we internalize things. It has everything to do with our subconscious and with our programming. But all in all, this is like an amazing spread. You know, there is going to be anxiety. Release that. Look at this. This is like your gifts that you have to give to the world. I feel like I need to pull one more card. I've gone really cold all of a sudden as well. It's like all my guides have just gone, you are on the money. And I feel like that's also a phrase that I'm supposed to use. You are on the money. You're on it. You've already got it. You've got everything that you need to be able to create this cornucopia. You're on it. You're sitting on it. You're letting anxiety get in the way. You've got to get out of your own way. You've got to get out of your own head. As I said that, I felt really lightheaded. It's like, this is like a really confronting message to receive. And abundance. There you go. On that note, I don't know if you can see that. Oh, I've got my hair in my eye. Yeah, get your hair out your eyes. There we go. Abundance. It's all there. It's all there, waiting for you. You've got it. May, if you let it, is going to be that month where you break down barriers and people hear your message. And on that note, have a fantastic month. And I'll speak to you next time.